are live. Take it away, Thelma.
Hey guys, thanks for coming back to the borrowed house. You had to come borrow Kelly's house here at her channel. I really appreciate y'all coming back to join us. We're having the summer chat series, and I was introducing my friend Vanessa Herron. And I don't even know if I'm pronouncing your name right, Vanessa. All these years I've known you. Tell me how to pronounce your name correctly.
Heron like the bird, except a double R.
Okay, Herron. Now I know. Well, Vanessa's been a perfect presence here on YouTube, guys, and that's why I invited her to join us today, because not only is she a reseller, a jewelry
Thelma.
Yes.
We still have an echo with you.
Oh my God.
I don't have an echo.
Am I echoing?
No.
Okay, Gail says there's an echo. Who's echoing, Gail?
Okay.
Probably me.
No, you're not.
Oh, well.
I hear my echo and I hear Thelma echo.
Put your headphones on, Kelly. I've got mine on. I've got them on. Oh my goodness. We're trying everything here, guys.
I'm telling you, it's me. Oh, Kelly.
Okay, how about now?
I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo now. Talk, Thelma.
Can you hear me now? Echo.
No, echo with you. But now I'm echoing. Am I echoing now, you guys?
Yes.
Thelma's echo is gone. Okay, hold on.
Great.
Am I echoing now? No. No echo now. You were the problem, Thelma, as I often suspect.
Okay, I've introduced you to Vanessa. Let her tell you about herself. She's very humble and won't say what she is or what she does. But you've been reselling a long time, Vanessa. So tell us about it.
I have. I started in maybe 8 years ago. I had a store on eBay, and I sold clothing. I sold purses. I sold anything I could get my hands on. And it started out just a fluke. I just one day went on eBay. My daughter-in-law was instrumental in actually showing me eBay, and I thought it was interesting. And I had a store many years ago, and I thought, well, let me try my hand at this. And I did, and it stayed with me for about 8 years. And then went into Poshmark a little bit. I still have my Poshmark. I still have eBay, but I haven't used it much lately. But
what kind of store did you have?
Just a basic store. You mean as far as the level in eBay? Is that what you mean?
Didn't you tell me you had
my antique store? We had, my mother and I went into business, and we had, antiques, we had collectibles, we had jewelry, we had a little bit of everything. We had vintage clothing. It was a small store. It was called The Way It Was. That was the name of it. And we traveled Florida quite a bit, purchasing things for the store. And I was more or less the storekeeper. She was the main owner, and I just tended the store, sort of, and took care of it.
It was a vintage store, right? And collectibles. So that's kind of where you got your love of this kind of shopping and thrifting?
Probably, yes. I was about, I was 28. We had it for 12 years. When I started it, I was about 28. Yeah. And back then there were no stores like this. There were no real thrift stores, or there were no Goodwill stores. So we were pretty much the only store like that in the area.
Yeah, because it's definitely a trend in the last 10 years or so. It's very trendy for everyone to thrift, for the latest styles, or for their own avant-garde type of styles. But you've always liked it. And what about jewelry? I think you mentioned that you didn't always like jewelry.
I had a love for jewelry when I was very little. My grandmother was a collector of brooches, and she wasn't all there mentally, I may say, but she was a very good woman. And she used to sit at our dining room table and she collected brooches. Everywhere she went, she would buy a brooch and she would lay them out over the table and I would watch her play with them. And interestingly, today I'm not attracted to brooches that much.
Yeah.
But where I remember the most impact when I saw those brooches. And my mother was a real jewelry collector. I mean, she was a lot like you, Thelma. But I never went towards it. I got tired of it, and I lost interest. I did. I lost it for different reasons.
Happen.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that run restaurants too. They're like, oh, I don't want to eat that again, no matter what the cuisine is. They're done.
That's right. And sometimes it actually is connected to other things that you try to just sort of push away from your consciousness, you know? So exactly. I think that's what I did.
Kelly, do we have anybody in the chat that wants to ask a question?
Well, we had comments that Vanessa has very good taste and that your taste is amazing.
Thank you.
I will also say, Vanessa, since I bought many pieces from you, you do have amazing taste in jewelry. And fact, I have received clothing from Vanessa for free as gift. And not only can she guess Mama's size, but she can also guess Mama's style.
That's fabulous.
You do have exquisite taste, Vanessa.
Well, thank you. I don't know where it comes from, but I just like what I like, and that's about it.
Vanessa has been a friend of mine here on YouTube for over 5 years. Since I've been here, since I turned on the camera, oh my gosh, don't even tell me it's been that long, but it has. I just keep saying 5 years. I don't want to, oh my gosh, but it's been a long time. Her and Guillermo were one of my first subscribers here on YouTube, and she was one of the very first persons that ever sent me friend mail. And what I love about Vanessa and her friend mail is that there's never an attachment with it. There's never any kind of shout me out or, you know, because she didn't even do content up until a few months ago. So it's always come from the heart, and she's just so thoughtful of, in that way. When I was facing a layoff not too long ago, a couple of years ago, she sent me a whole bunch of jewelry to try to help me out. And I just can't thank you enough for that, Vanessa. You're just one of the most kind-hearted persons I know. And anybody who thinks you can't make real friends here, you're so wrong. She's definitely a good friend. I know that you received some kind of award. I forgot to remind you to bring that with you, but if you can, when you get a chance, run over there and get that award.
You want to
go ahead.
Go and say that.
While she's gone, I want Kelly to speak a little bit about her auction at MSP. We're going to link it at my channel as well as here. Go ahead, Kelly.
Yes, my auction got moved up a week, you guys. It was going to be next Saturday, but now it's tomorrow. So I will be having my auction at MSP. I'm going to be having lots of guy stuff, lots of stuff for the sports memorabilia, some tool paraphernalia. I will be having jewelry. I'll be having a massive over a gallon jewelry jar. It's going to be so exciting. It's like half and half. It's not going to be all jewelry, guys. But please join me at Mothership Products Auction tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central Time. Thank you for reminding me, Thelma. It's going to be so exciting, you guys.
Not a problem. So as I was saying, Vanessa has always, I think one of the very first things you ever sent me, Vanessa, it was for my daughter, and it was that Calvin Klein dress. And you said this, I think, would go probably on your daughter, and it didn't fit her because she's kind of a small person, that she was a 0. So of course I tried it on. It didn't fit me either because I'm a big person. But it is on my mannequin, and we enjoy it so much. I put purses on her, and she just wears it so wonderfully. But I'll never forget that as well. But please show us the little award that you got from one of our wonderful community members here in the jewelry community, and tell us about it.
Well, I'm a firm believer that I've had many tough times in my life and on many different levels. And so I understand when people are going through tough times. And I'm a firm believer that if you have the ability to help somebody or pay it forward, then it's wrong if you don't at least try to help somebody. So I try to do that, through my whole life. And there's one that the lady, Cece, you all know her. She was going through a tough time. And I remember watching her one day, and she said, I think I'm going to have to stop selling jewelry. I can't do it. This is long before the auction that they had. This is months ago. So I sent her a bag of jewelry to be able to resell, and it was all usable, resellable jewelry to help her stay within the jewelry community on YouTube and continue selling, so she wouldn't have to go out and get a job or whatever. Anyway, she was kind and gracious, and she, I guess, selected a few people that had helped her through the tough time that year. And she had all of these plaques made, and I believe she had a one of her YouTube programs, she had announced these plaques that she was giving away, and this is one of them. And I was very grateful and blessed to receive it. I think it's such a nice idea.
Goodness.
I mean, it's a very nice idea, and it's very heartfelt, and I appreciate it.
That is so pretty. Can you read it for us?
It says, CC Collections, let it be known that the presentation of the Patron of Excellence Award is made to Vanessa Herron for her support and the growth of CC's business and YouTube channel. And it's dated and signed by CC March 20th, 2019.
Oh, that is so sweet and well-deserving, because, as I said, Vanessa has always been selfless. She doesn't do any of this for any accolades. She just now started a channel of her own. But she's been following so many of us resellers and supporting us with her wonderful comments in the chats long before we even had lives. She always left very thoughtful and wonderful comments. I really, really do appreciate that.
I just want to say really quick, when I first started this whole venture into jewelry, because I never listed jewelry on eBay. All the years I've been selling on eBay, I've never listed jewelry on eBay, but I was a collector of vintage costume jewelry. And when I started selling, I received the most wonderful gift from Thelma of a box of
Vanessa.
gorgeous brooches.
From Vanessa.
What did I say?
Thelma.
No, not you. You don't love me that much.
No, I don't.
I'm number 3, Kelly. Number 3.
Yeah.
Vanessa. It was from Vanessa. And I did a live opening, right? And so I remember, because we had to go to the movies and my husband was waiting for me, but I wanted to open it. So I went in the bedroom and I was really quiet. Vanessa, where are you in the chat? And she didn't want me to holler her out. She wanted it to be silent. Well, later on, I was struggling at getting and obtaining the higher valued pieces that people were wanting and people were desiring. And she sent me on a few occasions boxes of higher end jewelry to supplement my options so that I had some nicer pieces to offer people. And she did not want shout outs. She did not want me to open them on air. She did not want me to mention them. But she was gracious enough to say, Kelly, I want you to sell these so that you can make money and support this new business. You're just now going full time. I want to support you. I want to help you succeed. Now, I don't know how many people are so selfless in this world to do the things that Vanessa has done for me. So I know that you're very shy about that, but thank you so much for the support that you showed me during that time, because it really did help me up my game.
You're welcome, Kelly. You deserve it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I'm bringing her today. Not because you asked her. She's a friend of mine. I love her dearly. I really want everyone to know that what she does is not for accolades. It's not for anything. It's just because it's in her heart, and that's what makes her so special. She's also a big animal lover, and you've seen her videos with her iguana that's not kept in any way. It's an iguana, right? And we now have to take him away, right? Because he was sick.
Yeah, well, yes.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But we've been enjoying those videos too for a long time.
We all loved to watch the Buddy videos, Vanessa, and you were such a dear person. And this just goes to talk about how big your heart is, that you made the phone call to say, hey, I've got this wild animal that I love so much, and I do believe it's at the end of its life. Can you please help this animal live out its final time in sanctuary? And not many people would make that phone call and have that much love for a wild creature, but you did. And so now he will live out the rest of his days as he should, being cared for in the best possible way. And you're just an angel.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing him with us.
Yeah.
I had fun. He was fun. I wish I would have been on YouTube long before, because I've been feeding Buddy for a year. It's been a year. I have, and Buddy showed love to me first, believe it or not. He came to me first. I didn't come to him, and that's pretty much life, You gotta love.
Were you ever able to touch him?
I did once, but that was early on, and he sort of bolted a little bit. So I never really. No, I didn't. I could tell there was a line there that he didn't want to cross, so I never did.
That's sweet. So you can see those videos, guys, on her channel. She did start making content, what, about 3 months ago, Vanessa?
I think probably close to that. Yeah.
And oh my goodness, if you want to see some beautiful jewelry, because she loves to show us her hauls, she's got a fabulous Salvation Army where she brings some wonderful things from there. She's an absolute maven at the Goodwill shopping that you do online as well. She just leaves me floored with her finds. So if you just love looking at beautiful things, we're going to link her channel, of course, because I want you to go check out her wonderful videos. She's also got a beautiful home. Maybe you can give us a tour one of these days. I love your home and the way it looks in all of your backgrounds. That would be fun to see as well. But we are enjoying your content quite a bit, so I do want to see more of it. And then she's doing pop-up sales because, like all of us, we can't stop with that jewelry. We just keep buying it and buying it and buying it. We know we can't wear it all in our lifetime. So she's sharing it with us in her pop-up sales. She has wonderful bargains there. She, of course, is on a timeline because she takes care of her mother-in-law. So she's got some time, some tight time issues. But when she can, she puts up those pop-up sales. So be sure and check her out. You want to tell us a little bit about your pop-up sales and maybe when you'll have another one?
Actually, if I get time today, I have one.
What happened?
I think I just remembered where that necklace is.
Oh.
So I was looking over there because, I think I know where that necklace is now.
I just got
You still want to raise?
I still want to raise.
I got a screen. That's what I backed up. I got a full screen there, Kelly. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, you're on
your
my
channel now.
You're on my channel now.
Wait a second.
At least one.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just remembered I have this container over here, and I think that's where that necklace is. So
Can I just say one thing real quick?
Please.
When I got back into my love for jewelry, I mean, it's always sort of been in me, but it was only when I started watching you, Thelma, 7, 8 years ago, that I started realizing that I did not have to not show my love for jewelry anymore. And like I said, it was in my subconscious that I pushed it away for a reason. There's a lot of reasons. But you sort of brought it out in me again and helped me to see that I don't have to keep that in there locked up anymore. I can love it. I can show it. I can feel it like I really know I do. And you are responsible for that. And the thing that got me was I would watch you love jewelry that I didn't even know maybe I loved. You have such a love for so many different types. And I would look at you get excitement over looking at something that I would probably just overlook and not even care about. But now I appreciate so many different levels of jewelry that I know now that I do love it, and I will continue to buy it and sell it and cherish it as you do.
Well, thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate you mentioning that. You also have been watching my videos since I did What's in My Bag videos, which I still like to do. What's in my bag? Yes. My outfits of the day. And as soon as I lose a couple of pounds, we'll start those up again. I am back in the gym trying to lose those extra pounds that I've gained back. But I love to do those too because, you know, we love all things like that. You have a purse collection too. I'm waiting for you to do that video. So start bringing all of that content out for us because we really enjoy your videos. They're very, very wonderful. I love them. Your voice is melodic. Again, your backgrounds are always pretty. And you just come from the heart. You put on no airs. You put on nothing. You're just Vanessa. And I love it. So I hope to see more of you. Was there any questions?
Oh. No, just people talking about what great style Vanessa has.
Okay, Vanessa, you were going to say something
about her being the sterling silver queen, and
absolutely,
she's got great style. And you know, I think people would enjoy a tour of your home, a tour of your closet, a tour of your jewelry collection, of your purse collection, which I now own several of.
Hush. Yeah, she beat me to that beautiful Dooney. I loved it.
I've got to get it all out because when we had the threat last year, we had a very large threat of hurricane. We put it in storage. Everything's in storage. And I haven't even gone there yet to get stuff out. I've got so much that I can't even think about getting it out right. I will. I have time, and I will do those things. I promise I will.
Okay, that'll be fun. Was there anything else you wanted to say, Vanessa? I think we interrupted you a minute ago.
No, I'm happy and content, and I'm happy to be here, and I thank you. And I
really hope you are going to be bringing out more videos, Vanessa. Not just the haul or the pop-ups, which I have benefited from greatly, but you know. Between clothing and purses and jewelry, I'm not flipping anybody off. These are the last two beautiful pieces I got from Thelma.
Vanessa.
Just call me number 3, Kelly.
So this is from Thelma. This is from Thelma. These are from Vanessa. Look, if I'm not saying Thelma, I'm saying Vanessa. If I'm not saying Vanessa, I'm saying Thelma. So
Kelly.
Shut up.
Kelly, you have to tell us. Kelly, no, you have to explain that whole spiel you went into in the other video and channel about the Musketeers because Vanessa missed it before we sign off.
You did.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so like I said, if I'm not saying Thelma, I'm saying Vanessa or the whatever. The three of us are very close. We love each other very much. They have agreed after I paid them that they would love me. And I call us the Three Musketeers. I'm not telling. I said that we were the Three Musketeers, right? And so we had a discussion before the original first try on Thelma's channel, who was Musketeer 1, who was Musketeer 2, and who was Musketeer 3. My thought was Thelma would be 1 because, you know, she's got the most experience in the jewelry and she's been around the longest, not age-wise, but channel-wise.
Thank you, Kelly.
and he is more esteemed. And then Vanessa would be Musketeer 2, and I would be Musketeer 3. But no, Vanessa said the bossy one is Musketeer 1. And so he said I had to be Musketeer 1, and I said, well, I don't agree with that. And Thelma said, yes, you're the bossy one. So apparently I'm Musketeer 1.
Yes.
Thelma is Musketeer 2, and Vanessa is Musketeer 3. I don't know what their names are, but in my book, it's Kelly, Thelma, and Vanessa.
And I said it should be the Three Stooges, not Musketeers.
And I said, no, I would be the fat one. And I'm pretty sure he's bald. And I'm not ready to lose my hair just yet.
Do you want to take Ginger? 1 minute.
I love look at you all naked and everything in the background.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys.
Thelma, you make beautiful offspring.
I'm going to have to round it all up here. Wrangle up all the craziness today. I hope you dropped Vanessa's link, Kelly, in the chat, and I will put this on my playlist as well so that you can find it on my channel. I think you misspelled Miss Vanessa's last name, so we'll fix that up on the title.
Yeah,
I can thank you guys enough for being here, and be sure, and of course, if you came from my channel, subscribe to Kelly's channel. I'll bring you another interview very soon. I'm so glad you're here. I got to run to the vet, got to get that cat done up today. He's got an appointment today, and I know Vanessa's on a little short timeline as well sometimes. So again, thank you so much, Vanessa, for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you for saving the day, Kelly. On the other one, I put it on private, but we're going to look it over. Maybe we'll doctor it up and put it back.
I want to see a copy of it because apparently I was hilarious.
You were, as always. As always. But be sure to check her out, guys. She's got a wonderful channel. She just started sharing with us, so she's got many, many more content in that bag of hers to share with us. All right?
Vanessa, don't hang up, okay? Because I need to talk to you.
Okay. I'm in trouble again?
No, you're not in trouble.
Okay.
You're not in trouble at all. Bye, Thelma.
Right.
Love you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for switching from Thelma to my channel. And again, I will see you on MSP tomorrow night, Mothership Products, at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Mwah! Mama loves you.